Hey, what's up? Just wanted to show you a super chill way I've been publishing high quality SEO blog posts daily in under 10 minutes using AI tools and a smart workflow. Now, this isn't some mass generated garbage. I'm talking proper blog content, optimized to rank, with good structure, solid keyword targeting, and all that. I'm going to walk you through the actual flow I'm using, from choosing the right topics, using tools like Blaze.ai, plugging it into my Next.js blog setup, and getting it live on my BuyCanada.ai project. Oh, and stick around till the end. I'll show you a quick tip that helps your blog posts get indexed by Google instantly, which most people completely skip over. Let's dive in. You can see here I have a bunch of pre-selected topics that I worked with when I was brainstorming about the brand and about the web app that I was building. So I made a bunch of lists with ChatGPT, and we did like brainstorm and researched with keyword planner. So we have like multiple lists, different ones that we can just pick from and start building upon blog posts. So I just took it out and saved it in a Google Docs. So that helps us just like pick what we want and then bring it in and let's go. So I picked one topic there, and now I'm going to go into Blaze. I did a login, and once I'm into the dashboard, I'm going to go create a new blog post. So I'm going to hit create new, select blog post, and then just put in the topic that I've selected. And you see it kind of gives an autofill kind of thing. So I just tab onto it and pick that up. Rest, I ask it to autofill, which is like really great because like it kind of names the document, where the location it should be, what kind of goal we are looking for. So for this one, I would say we will make it as we'll keep it as promotional. And you see it already has the target audience set up, what should be the post length. I'm going to keep it at medium. You see it has the keywords picked up already, and you can create a voice. So like I'm just using the voice that I have for my agency, but like another thing that we can do is like select a source material. So I'm going to show you like how I'm going to take the topic that we selected, and I'm going to do a quick search, a quick web search. And you'll see like we get like high ranking posts here, right? So I'm going to pick the first one because it's obviously ranking the highest, and just take the URL of that and add it in as a source material for my blog. So it's super easy step, like just add new source material. Just add in the URL for the blog, and just hit analyze, and it starts analyzing it, and it extracts basically what's happening is it's just extracting, scraping that blog post, right? And then creating that as a knowledge base for this post. And you can just name the source material. So if for future, let's say you were again like writing a blog post on skincare, for example, then you can select this source material. That's created. Now I'm just gonna go again and select the one, and we have the Canadian skincare selected. One thing that I do is like add in the author persona. So I'm adding in proud Canadian citizen because it's like Buy Canada app, right? So the persona should be of someone writing the blog post as if they're like proud Canadian citizen. And then it gives us like few titles to select from, and usually like I notice here like it likes to add colon in the title and stuff. So I feel like that's a dead giveaway. This is written by AI, so I usually avoid having colons in my titles or like even the text. I'm gonna actually pick the first one, and then we're gonna hit generate, and then we're going to move forward, and you can see it created the introduction. It created the blog structure, which is very important, and anyone new to writing blogs wouldn't really know about it because like that structure is super important. Something new, a new feature that they've added probably because it wasn't there a month ago, because like I've been using it for creating a lot of like blog posts for our company, and like have kind of delegated that to my partner now, who's helping write those blog posts and push them out for our linking. So this is a new feature that they've added in, and which is pretty neat because it gives us automatic external links, which is important for SEO. And then we're just gonna click select images, and you see it kind of gets us like few stock photos. I think I prefer this one, so I'll pick that and then hit generate post. And here it is, the editor view of Blaze.ai. So you can see here it just like neatly writes down the entire blog post in the right structure. It's taking in the keywords and then also putting in the external links that we selected. And yeah, just like a few more seconds and our blog post would be ready. There we go. So we have the blog post ready, but I think, yeah, like, so sometimes it doesn't get the image in there. And I don't know, seems like maybe a bug or like a flaw in their system, but it's not always, but sometimes. So if somebody from the Blaze.ai team is watching this, maybe it's a feedback they can take. I'm just gonna go ahead and find a stock image and write skincare, and oh, there she is. So I'm just gonna insert the image again, and boom. So I'm gonna take this now and bring it up on the top. And now last thing that I want to do here is like add a call to action. We're writing this for our web app, right? And the idea is to bring traffic so they can use our application. I'm just going to add a CTA that if you want to easily find the skincare product alternatives that are Canadian, try out our AI powered search engine specifically made for this. And I'm going to select the brand voice. Now, one thing I want to do here is kind of add like an internal link, right? So I'm going to open up my app, get the link, and boom. So it would know now like this is the internal link that it needs to add in. So now we have the whole post ready. The call to action is ready. It has the internal link to our tool. And now we can go ahead and export it. So I'm going to go export and do export to Markdown. So and why Markdown? So this BuyCanada.ai is a Next.js app, and our blog posts are using something called MDX. That just makes it easy for integrating blog posts into your Next.js projects. And since we have that set up, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the Markdown for this. So just gonna go export and select the file type and select Markdown, generate Markdown, and I'm gonna give it a few seconds.
A few moments later.
There we have the file ready for export. So I'm just gonna hit download, and we have the Markdown file here ready. And just gonna do some cleanup here in the Markdown file. I'm gonna take that blog post and go into ChatGPT, and I already have a conversation running for BuyCanada.ai because I did a lot of brainstorming with it, and also technical stuff too. If I want to brainstorm like certain things, I do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna do voice to text. Hey, can you give me the URL slug, and the description and all that would go into the blog post that we've been doing following the same pattern. You see, this is a very handy feature of Windows I didn't know about, and I found on LinkedIn somebody mentioned it, and I've been so grateful to that person because like it's literally 10x my productivity. I'm just using it to just prompt everywhere now rather than typing super long prompts. So here we have the format that we wanted, and I'm just gonna copy this and go back into my Visual Studio Code and just add that on top of my file here. Now next thing what I want to do is get this image, so I open it in a new tab and save image as, we're getting it as WebP. Gonna go into my blog folder and it's in WebP. Okay, so I'm gonna save it in my blog post folder. And one thing that I'm going to do is like take the name there that ChatGPT suggested for the cover image and rename that. And then in the Markdown file, I need to change the extension to WebP. And there, her post is ready. Now we can go into Cursor AI, the IDE that I've been using to build this app. And we have the blog folder here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna get the slug. So I need to save the file name with the slug. So the slug that ChatGPT suggested, because it's a good keyword in the slug, which is going to be helpful for SEO. So I'm going to save that as the file name, then copy over the full blog post and just paste it in. And then we're just going to add today's date and Cursor AI Smart and put that in. I'm just gonna skim through the blog post, see if anything else needs to be changed. We're gonna do an npm run dev and just test the blog post out on our local. Now we go into localhost and it's gonna take a few more seconds to load. There we go, we have the banner and loading the latest blog post. And there we have our skincare blog post here now ready. And just gonna open it. There. So we see the blog post is here. It has all the external links. The image is there. All the external links are there. Just double checking the external links, and then we have our internal link too. And just gonna do a quick test in mobile view. So there's no formatting issue. Looks good. Now we have it all set up and ready. So I'm just gonna do we're ready to commit and move forward. So I'm gonna go into my repository, and some people might hate me for this, but I'm still using Tortoise Kit. It's very old and I guess legendary, you can say. I mean, not that I cannot write command line git commits and stuff, just or use it from the IDE, but I don't know, I'm just used to this interface. It's quick and easy, and it's really helpful too for some complex things with merge conflicts and stuff. I just prefer this UI. So yeah, I pushed the code, and now let's see our Vercel, which is where we have hosted the app, and you can see it's building now. There were no build errors or anything, making sure of that. And yeah, just gonna give it a few seconds to build, and there it's already assigned to our domain. So now I'm gonna go on to my site, BuyCanada.ai blog, and do a refresh, and there you go. We have our blog post here on our live website, and highly optimized, and thanks to Blaze.ai. Trick that I was mentioning about earlier in the video is now we're going to take this URL for our blog post and go into Google Search Console and do a quick search on it, and you can see it says it's not on Google. Then we can request index, and that's it. We'll give it a few seconds and it should get indexed. Seems like some issue there, because usually it indexes really quick. So I'm just going to keep that running, but know that this is the process of getting it indexed on Google quickly. So we're going to go back to Vercel. I'm going to show you the analytics. Yeah, in the last 7 days we have about 187 visitors. Not bad, but I've been doing a lot of content creation for it, so that's helping, I guess. The bounce rate has gone down, so hoping that gets better over time. Yeah, launched it on March 9th, so yeah, March 9th had a peak. Here we can see different countries where these visitors were coming in from, and obviously Canada being on the top. Places where we are getting traffic in from. It looks like something's still going on with the Google Search Console. But yeah, anyways, that's the method of doing that submission. Usually it doesn't happen like that, but something going on there. But anyways, that's the process of submitting your blog post URL to get indexed to Google quickly. So yeah, that's basically how I have been getting blog posts up every single day without burning hours. Honestly, the combo of AI tools plus a good content system is such a game changer. And Once you dial in your workflow, it's just rinse and repeat. If you're building your own content engine or trying to boost SEO for your project or agency clients, try this approach. Works really well even at scale. If you found this useful, drop a like, maybe sub if you're into AI tools, software development, or just digital stuff that makes life easier. I've got more coming soon. Catch you in the next one.